for whatever reasons and excuses. Then he found a couple, and I was kind of like, for how basic they were and how much they were asking, I'm not paying it.
Yeah.
So obviously then that didn't happen. Then it was the case that, I don't know whether it was a spiteful thing, but I completely forgot about his actual birthday and I never wished him happy birthday. So then it was, not even going to send me a text saying happy birthday, fuck you. Oops, I kind of forgot, but I can't remember if I did that out of spite or genuinely forgot, because I never actually remember when his birthday is. I just know
it's 21st.
I just know it's a couple of days between yours and his birthday. Like, I've never remembered.
Yeah, there's a week between our birthdays.
Oh, wow. And then something else happened, and we had another argument. And then I found out, I think through you again, that actually he was with someone else, whether that was the whole intention in the first place or because he was being a dick to me, I don't know. So then obviously that never lasted, but I haven't heard anything from him since that argument.
But what would you have even said to Dan to be able to stay out for the night?
Well, that's what I was saying to him as well, because obviously when we had moved back down to Hastings to try and get back with Crystal, which didn't work because she got engaged to whoever she's with, whether they're still together or not, I don't know. I said to him, obviously, you moved back there, basically for fucking nothing. I know it's to see his kids and it was easier that way to see them, but he didn't do it for the kids. He did it because he wanted to get back with her and it didn't happen. So obviously I was trying to say to him, like, if you can sort somewhere living-wise back up here, it would work, because obviously as much as Mum hates him and whatever, if I needed her to cover me for something, she would, because that's Mum.
You haven't taken him to the special place in Morden, have you?
Who, Dan?
No, Luke.
Special place? What special place?
The special place that you and Chris used to have in Morden.
No.
I was going to say that'd be twisted, Charlotte.
No, I haven't. No. No.
Fucking all different men's condoms in the same place.
Because that was another argument as well. At some point, he wanted me to go half with him. I'm meant for a place down there.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. Because although Dan doesn't really know my money tracker or whatever, I don't need Dan finding out something to that extreme. Fuck me. So I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not even doing that if he found a place up here. Like, I'm not going that far for anyone.
Of course, yeah.
But yeah, I haven't heard, me and him haven't spoke for, it's got to be just over a year now. It's got to be.
No, yeah, you're right, because because his last birthday was on the 21st of October, just gone, and obviously you didn't see him then, so yeah, it would have been just over a year.
It might have been longer actually, because last October when me and the kids went to Thailand with Mum and Barry, I went talking to him. I'm sure we fell out. It might be 2 years since we ain't talked, actually.
I'm pretty sure it's a year. I remember you saying it to me.
I don't know. It's got to be before last October, though. Got to be.
Fuck knows. It's madness.
Oh, he's trying to fucking ring me.
Oh.
It's fine, he'll just think I'm on the phone to Mum.
Oh, fair enough.
But, yeah.
It's a shame that you're so tied up like this, Charlotte. It really is.
It's the kids' fault.
It's the kids'
fault? Technically, if I didn't have the kids, depending on stuff he was doing or I thought he was up to and whatever, like I did with old Chris, I could go out fucking looking for him and catching him out with shit. I can't do that when I'm stuck with 2 kids here at home on my own. Because Mum's not going to cover me to do shit like that. Because she thinks the whole thing's childish and pathetic anyway.
Oh yeah, because think what we could have done was get him to go to a coffee shop or something and you could have walked out.
Yeah. And then he can't get out of it because what the fuck are you doing?
Literally, why are you here?
But then that would make him think that I was behind the fake account as well, and I'm not. Generally, I know I'm part of it, but it's nothing to do with me. I'm not behind the account.
No, you're not the one speaking, no.
But he would think I would be if I did that. Because that's how his brain would automatically go to.
But why would it matter when you've caught him out?
Well, it wouldn't really, but it'd just be an extra argument on top of the argument we were already going to have.
I suppose.
I mean, the only thing that would save me in that respect is go through my fucking phone, you won't find nothing.
Of course.
Because Mum made a comment the other day about if he asks to go through my phone. Obviously, besides your messages on WhatsApp, I know I weren't really doing anything or had anything specifically to hide.
Yeah.
But everything from like the last 4 years I've been with him, there is nothing he could find to say, what the fuck's this? What are you doing? What have you been up to? There is nothing.
So how much does your mum know about this then? I know she knows about me.
Everything.
Your mum does know she knows me, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say.
Everything.
Your mum knows everything.
Yes, I've told her it's you and Sophie behind it. It was you behind the fake accounts. Well, she knows everything.
Oh, shit.
She just thinks it's all stupid and pathetic, and at the end of it, someone's going to get hurt. Whether she means me or him or the kids, I don't know. But she has had proper, like, half in-depth conversations with me over the whole thing as well, though. Like, she seems partly invested without actually saying I'm invested what's going on. But she knows absolutely everything at the moment.
Madness.
Yep, I've even showed her some of the texts you've sent me in regards to what he's done or what he said, whatever. The picture you sent me last night of him, I sent to Mum.
I think it's a good thing that your mum knows everything, because then when I do show you everything, I think it's a good thing for you to show your mum and say, what do you think?
Yeah, but she ain't going to actually get involved in the situation, though, because that's not my mum. She'll just say it's up to me.
Do you not think she'd give you any advice? Because, like I said, it's pretty bad.
She won't actually get involved and be like, you know, she won't come around and put her 2 pence in.
Oh, no, I didn't mean that. I just meant to talk to you and, like, give you advice and shit.
Well, I don't know. I suppose it depends on what things I would tell and show her. But, yeah, of course she would. That's one thing Dan hates about Mum. The fact that she's so in
That's
everything.
Good. Because, like I said, like I said, it's going to be so bad. You know, it might scramble your head a bit and you're not really going to know what to think. So, you know, we're just having your mum there, just speaking to you and just having, you know, another mind should help you out a little bit.
Well, at least I know I won't fucking completely fall apart and break down like I did with New Chris. So that's a good thing to know.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame it went wrong with you and Chris and all.
Yeah, but again, that was his fault. That was his doing, not me.
Yeah, I know. He started fucking going about with that Lisa and shit behind your back, didn't he? So much for loving Evie like a daughter.
Yeah, I know. Because a few months ago, it must have been Chloe, it wouldn't have been him himself, fucking had a whole rant at me about, stop reposting old pictures and memories of Chris and Pickle, because apparently, when they're out and about, who it is, I don't know, or even if it's true, apparently Chris gets people walking up to him, asking him, basically, why doesn't he bother with this child? What? And he has to explain that it's not his child, rah, rah, rah. I went to her, no, I'm not going to stop, because I've been doing that same thing since he walked out, reposting old memories, pictures, whatever, making my comments and whatever that I do. I'm not just suddenly going to stop that, like, 6 years later because you don't like it or Chris is unhappy with it. If Chris has a problem with it, I still won't stop it, but he can come talk to me himself, and I'll engage in a proper conversation. Go fuck yourself, I'm not doing it.
Well, you have a right to. It's your Facebook, you do what you like.
Yeah, exactly. She got right huffy and puffy about it. I don't give a fuck on your opinion, you dirty little slab. Makes it worse that not only did Chris go back to her instead of me, after a year of convincing him to fucking try and talk to me again, and it worked, not only did he go back to her instead of me, she was fucking Chris behind Lisa's back, and at the time, her and Lisa were fucking best mates, and they were sleeping together on Lisa's fucking sofa. What the fuck? That's going too far.
That's going too far. Do you remember when you was fucking Luke on the floor and I was kicking him in the head? That's too far.
That was in Charlton.
That was too fucking far.
Defense, although I knew what the fuck I was doing, we had all been drinking.
Yeah, I question how much you drink, you little shit.
I knew exactly what the fuck was going on that night. I remember fucking...
Yeah, you wanted a bloody gangbang. That's what was bloody going on.
I remember bitch face who lived there tried to slit her own throat and kill herself, and she had to go to hospital.
Oh no!
I remember that.
And fucking Napper stabbed his dog.
Yeah, and threw it out the fucking window. Yep.
I know, man.
I remember all of that.
Yeah.
And then the police turned up like 2 days later looking for me, obviously because of Dad. And the other people who originally lived there were like, what the fuck is a police officer doing here? Because obviously I think they assumed it was Chris and he was bringing trouble to the flat. No, it was to do with me because my dad won't leave me the fuck alone.
Weren't it you and me that got locked out the flat after the police came? Or was it me and Luke?
You and Luke.
Yeah, that's it, because you fell asleep and you couldn't hear us shouting.
Because then the other people, Chris was still awake because they were like, no, they're not coming back in, don't let them back in. And Chris didn't,
yeah, I remember now,
and then the next day, after you and Luke fucked off and came back down here, conveniently, one of my bank cards went missing. But the funny thing is, that fucking account was actually empty, so...
You know Luke had pubes in his mouth, don't you?
I can't remember.
I fucking can.
That wasn't even I didn't actually instigate that whole situation when it started. He did. I can't remember what game me, you and him were playing, but we were playing some fucking game.
I can't remember. All I remember is I was paralytic to the point I couldn't stand up. You two were fucking going at it on the floor. I was kicking Luke in the head trying to get him to stop. And you both just shuffled away and kept going.
And then the next day, me and Chris temporarily again got back together.
Oh,
and
no.
the other guy that lived there was like, you do realise your girlfriend's a dirty little slut. Fucking started kicking off and slagging me off, and Chris fucking went into a rage and they ended up almost in a full-blown argument and fight. I was like, really?
Isn't that when Jack stole your phones as well?
No, that was YMCA.
Was it at the YM?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that was when Chris lived in YM.
Wow, the amount of years I've known you, Charlotte. You know we've known each other 20 years.
Has it been that long?
20 years.
I think Chris now is something like 17, 18 years. But I know I met you and Luke first because I met Luke through Rob and I met Rob through Vicky at the time.
Yeah, I've known you since I was 11.
Bloody hell.
Mad, innit?
I'm surprised we're still fucking talking all the shit we've been through. It hasn't all been good.
Nah, that's all right. We seem to go in a loop. We have an argument, we make up, talk to each other, fuck over one of your boyfriends.
Oh.
It's all good.
I need to come and see you though. It's fucking doing my head in.
I know. I haven't even met Evie yet. That's how long we ain't seen each other face to face.
Fucking 7, 8. Well, she's 7, so it's got to be 7.5 years at least.
Yeah. You're with Stuart. Yeah.
It's your fault.
The problem is where we've got our dogs and that, it's hard to sort of come down. But it would be nice to see each other again.
Well, fucking move nearer here then, dickhead.
I can't do that. We live in an absolutely lovely area. Like, it's really, really posh.
You suck.
Come up here, Cake. Come on. Come show us your beaver.
I think little man's asleep. Yes, both kids are asleep. And it's just gone 8. Well, actually, I don't know if Pico's asleep, but I haven't heard nothing from her in half an hour, so.
Must be asleep. Either that or entertaining herself.
Well, no, all the lights are off downstairs, so she's either laying there just awake or she is asleep.
Oh,
but normally by now she's still awake. She normally comes up and tries to ask if she can stay up and wait for me, because sometimes I let her, so then she ends up going to bed at stupid time. But recently I've said, no, you're going to bed normal time.
Fair enough. Right, yeah. I'll probably let you go then, Charlotte, because it's getting late. I still need to jump in the shower.
Yeah, I probably have like 6 missed calls from him. He keeps trying to ring me. I get the call come through, but obviously because I'm on the phone.
Just say you're speaking to Toby's real dad.
Oh, fuck off. We had a conversation about that the other night. I mean, I know it's hypothetical with Toby and whatever. And I was saying to him, like, hypothetically, like, if I went out, got pregnant, he assumed it was his and then had the baby, and for some reason he found out, you know, the kid wasn't his, what would he do? Obviously, he said he'd hit the roof, but he said that not only would he hurt the baby's dad and possibly hurt me, he's not sure, he would also go and kill the child because it's not his. I went to him, that's an innocent child. It's not the child's fault. The child didn't ask to be here and be born. It's down to me and whoever the dad is.
I'll fight him.
Yeah, he would lose his fucking shit. Not that I would ever do that. I'm not that stupid, and I know how he would react and how bad it would be. I would never push anything like that, but yeah. Fuck's sake.
You know, just in case it ever happens.
It's never going to happen.
Ain't you got anyone else, Charlotte? Ain't you got anyone else? No.
I don't have a backup at the moment. No, surprisingly, I know.
Oh, fucking hell. You really are slipping. You're losing your game, Charlotte. You're getting old.
Oh, fuck off getting old, you cunt. Cheeky cunt.
I know you're naughty. You ain't got to lie to me.
I'm an angel.
And angels grow horns.
Yeah, in my case.
Right.
It's your fault. I learned all my bad habits from you fucking lot back in the day.
Yeah, probably, to be fair.
And just kind of can't forget them. But it ain't done me too bad so far. I've always got what I've wanted up until this point, so I can't much complain.
Give you that.
Yeah.
Right, Cake, I'm going to love you and leave you because I'm going to jump in the shower.
Alright then, babe, I will try and ring you again at some point.